If you just put your mind to it and get out of your own way, you can make anything you want come true.
I just try to do what I can with what I have and try to write surrounding that.
I'm a cinematographer first and a writer second, and I have to really balance myself on that, you know, not just make everything, oh, it just looks pretty. No, there's got to be like actual story there too.
I believe that films are powerful when they're able to touch the soul. And I believe that every single one of the films we watched tonight did that in such a powerful way.
So this is a Nader, and this is what I'm reading on his behalf. Since we are at the BraveMaker Festival, I want to be brave and say these 3 words in the microphone with my own voice.
The BraveMaker community to me is family. It's all of us. We're all telling stories and standing up for something.
I want to create space for filmmakers, for audiences, and for connection. And I do it because if I don't, who will?
We all make films because we want to tell stories that inspire and that connect. And BraveMaker gives you that opportunity to actually be with your actual audience and be able to see their reactions and react with them.
BraveMaker Festival is one of a kind. Everyone who comes to BraveMaker really cares about their craft, their background, their stories. Everyone has something to share, and definitely BraveMaker is a community where people are connected.
Everyone's just been so welcoming and so genuine. It's just so nice to be in this community, and everyone's just working really hard at what they're passionate about.
Tony has done just an amazing job with organizing this film festival, done a lot of panels and experienced a lot of great films. It's been a great experience.
Everything he does is to elevate important topics, important voices, inclusion. Now he has people here doing sign language. So to me, being a BraveMaker is impact, inclusion. I love what BraveMaker is about.
It's about working within the box. What are the parameters? So it's knowing who you are, what you can do, what you can pull off, and using those resources to the best of your advantage.
We can see all around us the reason why BraveMaker needs to exist, so that we can celebrate Bay Area filmmakers and Bay Area stories.
I just appreciate festivals like this that allow for us Bay Area filmmakers to showcase our work and to be appreciated by, homegrown audience.
So I am asking everyone to make sure that we continue festivals like this and donate to this brother that is making change happen.
Jessica Musgrave! And I know that if I can benefit from it, if I can feel celebrated for my storytelling, then other people will too, because I'm trying to create and make space for people to be brave, because I need it, and I know the world needs it too.
I am a BraveMaker.
I am a BraveMaker.
I'm a BraveMaker.
We are BraveMakers.
Inspired?
is hosted by Tony Gapastione. Thanks for tuning in. It's showtime.
Oh, thanks for tuning in. If you hear the music, that means it's a special BraveMaker episode. This is episode 272 of the BraveMaker podcast and live show. My name is Tony Gapastione. I'm an actor, I'm a writer, I'm a director. I'm located in Redwood City, California. My pronouns are he, him, his. And I'm a Caucasian guy with black glasses wearing my Christmas vacation red shirt with an iconic Christmas tree on top of a long station wagon in my studio, which is green faux green wall behind me with a pink BraveMaker script behind and a striped black and white wall to my right. Now, this is something I love to do every year because admittedly, I don't feel like I am the best gift giver in the world. I like getting gifts. I like to give gifts. Don't have a lot of resources to give everything I would like to, but I like to give meaningful things to people that will hopefully make their lives better. And someday when I get lots of money, I'm just going to like throw the gifts around. But I am excited today to have our guest and my friend and collaborator and all the things, creativity, acting, and content producing to help me make this episode better on gifts, Belgica Rodriguez.
Hi, Tony. Thank you so much for having me today. I feel like my dreams are coming true because there's Christmas music on and I'm like talking about Christmas or whatever holidays you guys celebrate. And I love to give gifts. And I think I'm a really great gift giver because I shop throughout the whole year. But hi, my name is Belgica Rodriguez. I am a Mexican woman. I have a light complexion, long brown hair, a red long sleeve on with some gold jewelry, and a dark gray backdrop behind me. But I love giving gifts because I think about what things people would want and things that would be useful. Like when somebody, like teenagers are like, oh, just give me money. I'm like, what would you buy with that money? And then I come up with ideas or I look at their wish list and I get creative. I love giving gifts. It's my favorite.
You're so good. That's so good. That's why this is great that you are the co-host for this episode here. We are in 2024, December 6th. So you still have time to do a lot of shopping for Hanukkah, for Christmas, or, you know, I have birthdays. I have a niece and a wife who have a birthday in this month. So gifts are important. And if you don't know, there are 5 different ways supposedly that we like to be loved. Mm-hmm. Physical touch, affirmation of words, acts of service, gifts, and quality time. And I know that people really put a lot of thought and effort into it because that's a very important way to express and to receive love. So I'm stoked. All right. So you get to start our conversation today. What you got? And these are not in any kind of order like best or cheapest. It's just kind of 10 and they're just listed randomly.
And lots of different price ranges. None are better than the other, especially if you're giving it with love. Like I've gotten a lot of these gifted to me and used it for years. So the first thing I want to share is an Osmo 6. And I say specifically 6 because these are most compatible with the newer phones because they're larger. And what it is a stabilizer. So whether the person that you're shopping for is a filmmaker, if they are like a pro filmmaker, DJI, this brand does have gimbals that are compatible or stabilizers that are compatible with cameras, but this one is for your phone. And right now I think it's only like $89, which I know is a lot of money when you're shopping for a lot of people, but if you have somebody that you do, like maybe you were saying your significant other or one of your parents or something, $89 is not too bad. And it's something that they're going to use for a long time. I got it, I think, as a gift for my birthday in like 2020 or something. And I'm always surprised how many people don't know about it because it's just such a great tool for content creation. If your videos are a little bit wobbly, you can do horizontal or vertical videos. And I use mine all of the time. I still use mine. And this one is on my wish list because I now have a larger phone and my old one just isn't compatible with my my new phone anymore. So it's on my wish list. So maybe somebody out there that's listening.
Oh, this is now turning into what you can buy Belgica. Yes. Awesome.
I mean, I love things. Buy me all the things and I'll be happy. Anything.
That's funny. Okay, so if you're listening to this and you have a creative person and or a filmmaker in your life and you're like, what the heck? ask them if this is something that they would like to have, because I think this is really a cool opportunity to support that filmmaking dream in your loved ones. And a lot of these things too, I think, are a way to do that, because when you give people gifts that say, I see you in your passions and I want to support that, right? That means so much.
That means so much, like supporting your art, supporting your passion, especially because sometimes people feel vulnerable and don't even want to share that they want to get into filmmaking or into acting or whatever, because potential judgment. And if you beat them to the judgment by giving them a compliment instead, by giving them support, they're going to feel so good about it.
Yay. Okay, cool. All right. So that is, we'll count up again. No order. That was number 10. How about number 9 is going to be, for me, I have this planner.
Ooh, I love planning.
Yes, I have lived and died by this. I'm probably going on my 10th year with this same company and the same planner. It's called Ink and Volt, and you can go to inkandvolt.com. They also have like gratitude journals and other things. But what I like about, I already got my 2025 one right here with my BraveMaker sticker on it. What I like about it is the way that it's set up. They've got, again, it just works for me. I think everybody who has a printed or analog type planner knows the feeling of like when you find the thing that really works for you. Like you have to get it. I like the way they have every single month. They have an overview of the month. Then it's like week by week. I can look at my planning. I can, schedule out, days. They have morning, afternoon, night. But every single week, you have to start out by writing out what are your priorities for the week. So they have a little journal page. What are your priorities? What are your top 3 tasks? Then what are the ones underneath that, like your secondary and tertiary, whatever. I love it so much. It really is like I live by it. Now I also use my digital planner on my phone too to go back and forth. But for whatever reason, for me as a creative person, my brain, the right side of it is like I need space to write and think and journal and dream. And then it helps like the left side a little bit kind of connect to that. So Ink and Volt, it is $50. So it's it's not like you go to Target, you can get one for like maybe 10. But this one, it's heavy, it's sturdy, and it's something that I also keep so that I can go back year after year and kind of look through and see how I've grown. And they have these really cool annual reflections too, with some really good questions. Oh, and every single week, an inspirational quote to inspire you. So that's Ink and Volt, and I don't get paid to say that because I freely spend my own money on them, and I love it. So inkandvolt.com.
I love that. I also love planning and doing stuff on paper and then separately on my calendar, putting my meetings so that like my calendar on my online is more concentrated. But your planner sounds a lot like the planner I've been using for almost 10 years, which is called
Nice
Planner.
I've heard of that one. I've heard of that one.
It's so similar. Like everything you described, this one also have. So I'm interested in checking that one out. So can I go on to number 8?
Yes.
Okay. This is something absolutely everybody can use because we all lose water bottles. And when you are on set, that is how you really get tested on, am I going to lose something? And it's a customized water bottle that says your name on it clearly with large font, because if you are a DP, if you're a PA, if you're an actor, you are going to need to drink water, and you should be reminded more and more to drink water on set. But you can get these from like $10, $15. And then also if you want to go on like Etsy or maybe check out somebody on Instagram that's local to you and get a customized water bottle, you can get some of the fancier ones like the Stanleys or the hydro jugs and things like that for like $50, $80 if you do want to buy something like that's really amazing quality for, a special person. But I got one of these gifted to me, oh my gosh, I think 7 Christmases ago, and I still used it, and I don't know how I lost the cap to it. So now I'm sad. I still have the water bottle, but I no longer have the cap. But I'm telling you, this is going to be the most useful gift, and they're going to be grateful for you on set when they're staying hydrated. So a customized water bottle, you can ask them for their favorite color or their favorite brand of water bottles, because I know some people are really particular. Versus if they really love having hot water in their water bottle, like tea, or if they're chill with having a bunch of ice. Some of these water bottles are crazy. They leave ice in your water bottle for like 2-3 days at a time, which I don't know the science behind it. But
I also think it's very sly because then you're getting people to remember your name.
Yes.
So you can always be like, yo, this is my name. Don't forget who I am, because it's so easy, especially when you're on larger sets, to be or feel forgotten. And so just have a
Yeah, or like when you're an actor or like a director and you're on set, you're like, oh shit, my water bottle. Sorry, my water bottle is okay. My water bottle is, all the way downstairs and the blah blah blah. And then somebody's like, oh, can I go get it for you? What does it look like? It's so easy for you to say, it says Tony.
Ah, good point.
Like, oh, it has the sticker. Okay, like 6 people have the BraveMaker sticker, water sticker on their water bottle. So it's so much easier if it just says your name. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
That's awesome. And I think you're also giving people, again, that personal touch. I see you, I know you. Even what you just said by saying something like, when you're on set, like you quoted, Belgica, you should drink water. People go, oh, yeah, you're right. How did you know? That's a really cool, like, little special touch.
Everybody struggles with that.
I know we always have to remind people to drink water. Belgica numerous times during the festival and on set has said to me, Tony, have you eaten today? I love it. All right, so let's go to number 8. My next great gift is for the screenwriter in your life, the budding screenwriter, the person who's written a script or 2 or 3. This is a book I recommend all of our screenwriters who take the BraveMaker screenwriting course. It's called The Hollywood Standard. You'll see there's a big, if you're watching this on YouTube or LinkedIn or Facebook, you'll see there's a big 2 on this. If you're listening to this on the audio podcast, you can go to Amazon, and I think it's in its 3rd iteration. Yes, I'm looking online right now. It's on its 3rd iteration right now. So they're continually updating it because obviously things are changing. But I think the Hollywood Standard book is awesome to have if you're going to be a screenwriter. Yes, you can get all these things online. You can Google, how do I text on a page? How do I make an explosion happen? Is there anything different I have to do if I'm going to have somebody sing or share a quote or read poetry or whatever? This is the book to have. Now, why do I think you should have it or give it as a gift? Because there's something just special about the page. Even just being someone who writes scripts or who is an actor, actors could use this too, because it would be interesting for them to see how the people that are creating their roles and their dialogue, how they do it. So the Hollywood Standard, it's almost always on my desk because I'm always writing. And then when I do my teaching, which I teach today for our Friday screenwriting course, I always reference it because people are always asking questions about this. And again, you can Google all that stuff, and I understand if you want to save money, but giving this gift is sort of like, it's like every actor, every filmmaker should have a few books, a few craft books in their library. And when I say library, that could be in like one shelf that you can reference all the time, or just like, spend a few minutes a week reading through and paging through those things to inspire you to keep going. Because I am still learning things. I'm still learning, like, I'm going to get kind of in the weeds inside baseball here. But when you are writing a script, you don't usually write what characters are thinking, because we have to act and write everything that is only actable. But there are little parentheticals you can write sometimes, or there are things that are said off camera or off screen. How do you make that look on a page? Super, super important. So that's number 8, The Hollywood Standard. It is a book on screenwriting, the complete and authoritative guide to script format and style.
I am 100% going to add this to my wish list because a book that I found out about through BraveMaker in 2023 is the Writer's Room Survival Guide by Nicole Levy.
Yeah.
And that is so good as an actor to learn, like you were saying, other people's, what they're doing. So that's going to make me be able to read scripts better and understand, like, why are they doing this? I'm going to add that.
Good.
May we go on to number 7?
Yes, we're going on our little list here. I reordered it, so now we have to use our brain. I'm sorry.
Anyways, everybody poops. And often we are on set for 10, 12, 16 hours. And I'm always like, we have to, you guys. Which one's the poop bathroom? Let's designate a poop bathroom. So because we are on set, sometimes it can be a little embarrassing. Give the fellow filmmaker in your life poop spray. You spray this on the water and it creates like a film. So when the dump goes in, the smells stay under the water. A poop spray, and you can get travel sizes. You can get like a little gift set. There's different scents, or you can get like the bigger spray, which even the bigger spray is still, I want to say, like 3 to 6 ounces. So it's still something that they can pack in their bag. But you guys, everybody poops. Imagine you get to set 6 a.m., drink your coffee. You're going to need to poop before you start filming. And this is just going to make it better for everybody. Nobody's going to get embarrassed and nobody's going to smell somebody else's toots.
Oh my gosh, so freaking funny. Pooping on set can be the worst too. So why not find a little way to lighten it up? That's a good stocking stuffer too, because it's like it's nice and portable. Fits in your pocket, goes in your stocking, goes in your purse, goes in your messenger bag. Good one.
Phone bag, your makeup bag, whatever. I love talking about poop on set as early as possible because we get the awkwardness gone. I'll ask the like second AD or one of the PAs or something like, "Hey, do we have a poop bathroom?" Because we need to. Let's get that part over with. It's not so important. Let's stop feeling awkward about it.
Oh, so good. Love it. All right, we're at number 6, and this is something I'm getting ready to go to Sundance. Since going to Sundance, I have 2 of these now, and they're something that are great for film festivals, just life in general. I keep it in my bag. It's one of those portable phone chargers, but the one I'm recommending, and I think there's all different sorts of brands. So it's called Varrook Portable Charger. It has all sorts of different adjustable little dongle things. So I can charge my laptop computer with the mini USB-C, whatever the thing is, and I can charge my iPhone at the same time with this same bank. So it's only $25, and it has come in so handy. And here's the thing that has come in handy for me, and I always tell our Sundancers this too. By the way, we still have some room left if anybody wants to go to Sundance. That'd be a great Christmas gift to give somebody.
Oh, 100%.
Right.
If your father wants to sponsor me to go to Sundance, I will make a video. I will make you a sponsored video. Let's do it.
This has come in so handy for me while I've been at Sundance or any film festival. I mean, I can almost I'll just say I can guarantee it. Somebody will say, "Do you have a phone charger?" Because their phone is dying. When you pull out, you're like, "Here you go. I got power, baby." When you power and juice somebody else up, I feel like that instantly connects you literally to that person for the next 20 minutes, and you can have a conversation. You can get to know them, and be choosy with that, right? But hopefully that's a connection that might bring some value to your life. When you literally hook somebody up with power for their phone, it feels like gold. It really, really does, because we're so tied to our technology. We want that phone to capture the clip of the panel, at the film festival, or we want to get that selfie on the red carpet. So these come in handy, obviously in daily life, wherever you go, but especially for the active, creative director, actor, screenwriter, movie lover who's going out and about and going to these events. It really is great for you, and to be a good, I'll say, to be a blessing, to bless others with power. These phone chargers, man, they have come in so handy for me.
Yeah, and even if they are like the filmmaker in your life already has one, having 2 is still amazing.
Exactly.
Saying if you go to Sundance, you can let somebody borrow one, and then you can make sure that the one that is for you keep separately. Because it's like when you go to an acting class and somebody asks you for a pen, you're like, now I don't have a pen. So that's why I usually carry 2 or 4 pens when I go to class. So carry 2 or 4 chargers, and that's amazing. Yeah, you're saving them. How are they going to get home if they can't?
Oh my gosh. I have had that happen where I was Ubering around and I'm looking at my phone going, I have 8% left, and I have to call an Uber. That's so scary. So yeah, so now I don't travel without at least 2, and sometimes I'll have the little mini tiny one that I know only gives you 10 or 15 minutes, but that extra boost. So yeah, get some chargers, gift some chargers, and get you some chargers.
Yeah, it's enough to get you home at least. Okay, number 5 is for either an actor that is maybe in their first or second year of their career, or a filmmaker who is going to need to crew up, maybe hire actors or hire PAs. You can now hire crew also. And this is on Backstage. Backstage Casting, if you guys don't know, it's one of the platforms that is for casting, but it's not really industry standard. Industry standard is more like Actors Access and Casting Networks, Casting Frontier. Like there's a lot of other ones, but this one has really, really great user interface. And I'm just mad because there's so many out there. But you guys, if they're a new actor, this would be a great place because there's a lot of indie films on there. There's a lot of really, really low budget commercials. So be careful. As always, you have to be super careful as far as like if something is scammy or if it doesn't feel right, just don't do it. But you can get them an annual subscription to this, and it'll be a great way, again, to support them and be like, hey, look into it. And you can definitely make a lot of connections by doing a lot of these like lower budget gigs. But it's definitely a platform that as of now you grow out of quickly because the quality of pay is extremely low. So yeah, Backstage, a little, it's like medium price range, but if they're an actor for second year, they are going to be so ecstatic that they get to submit to casting calls on this. And if you're in the Bay Area and LA, definitely there's a lot of stuff there, especially if you're in LA. This really only works if you live in a larger city because it's basically everybody has access to post whatever they want. Their indie film, their YouTube video, even their TikTok, they can go on there and like choose, hey, I'll pay you $25 if you come over for 30 minutes to help me make a TikTok or whatever. So yeah, it's a fun way for the creative to get working.
I love practical things like this too. Technology, software. It is only getting better, hopefully, for creative people and for actors and for the collaboration potential that people have to make these really important relationships. If you are somebody who loves an actor or loves people in the industry, you will have a little one-up if you can say something like, I know your industry is built on relationships. It's about who you know and who knows you. And I want to give you the gift of getting to know people. Like, that's awesome. Yeah, I think Backstage is a great gift. And right now, if you're watching, it looks like they have a discount happening. So there's a little link here. Is this your link, Belgica? Like you get...
Yeah, I was going to say that too, that if you use my link specifically, I think I get like a $40 gift card. But if you guys want to use this, of course you don't have to. It's like an associate link because I've been on Backstage for a while.
Great.
I get on there on and off because I make YouTube videos. So I like to use these products every once in a while to continue to share my updated opinion because this does change a lot. But also if the creative in your life does end up using it and share it with other people, they could do the exact same thing. They recommend somebody and they'll get $40. And then I think you get a discount also by using somebody else's link. So just never pay the full amount, at least the first time, for Backstage, because there's always some kind of coupon code specifically for Backstage. For the other industry standard ones, unfortunately, a lot of the time there's not discounts available.
Okay. That's great. Awesome. And, if you are not following Belgica on all the socials and or her YouTube page, please do, because she's doing a lot of content creation and she's putting out a lot of stories and behind the scenes and how-tos. She just said a thing about traveling and booking and boundaries for actors, and even did a whole extendo version of her, like Oprah's top gifts of the year kind of thing. So follow Belgica. She's doing a lot of great stuff and doing this all for free. So thank you for doing that, Belgica. That's huge. All right. Number 4. Am I right? Number 4. Number 4 is another practical thing that doesn't have to be for just quote unquote creative people, but I don't know about you, but I lose things a lot. This is why I have a chain on my wallet that people often make fun of me about, but they're back in style. So don't judge. I have, and I'm not suggesting wallet chains for gifts, but that is a great gift. I'm suggesting these Bluetooth key finders. Tile is the one that I use. I know actually Apple has a tracker as well, but I use this all the time because I will misplace my keys. Half the time I leave them in my car. Half the time it's in my jacket that I was wearing, that I forgot to take out. These are so good. What is it? It's like a Bluetooth little app on your phone. I have a green one, so it's perfect holiday color. You go, where are my keys? Oh, I can't find them. You pull up the app on your phone. Hopefully you didn't lose your phone. But I have a secret to that too. Stand by. You pull up your phone and you're like, a tile app, tap it, beep, 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 and it starts to beep your keys. And you're like, on a little scavenger hunt. Where is it? Oh, it's downstairs in the garage, or I hear it, under my pillow, or between the cushions. It's so great. The cool thing about Tile, I'm sure the Apple one does this too. I'm sure it definitely does, is you can reverse it. You can't find your phone. You press this, bing, 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 and it rings your phone. So it's so cheap. I think they're like $40. They last about a year, and it looks like they're 15% off right now. And I have all sorts of sizes. The one that if you're watching, if you're listening to the podcast audio wise, it's about a little bigger than about a $50, if you even know what a $50 is anymore. Bigger than a quarter. It is a keychain that goes on your key, obviously, but they also have these sticky dots, and they have a credit card size one too. So I have one for my luggage. I put the credit card size one in my luggage so I can track my luggage. They have little sticky dots. I put sticky dots on my AirPod case before. Now you can find AirPods with the app too, but I put that on my remotes in my house. So super, super practical. Go to tile.com to get one of these for yourself or for a gift.
Tony, you just make it sound like you lose everything. The remote.
Doesn't it? I mean, my life, this brain up here, there's too many things.
Yeah, you do a lot, and you have children.
Yes.
Yeah,
and a dog. Yeah. And a dog.
Yeah, I don't. I have a significant other, and I have when I walk into the house, I put my keychain, my wallet in the same place. But don't
Bless you.
lie. Don't let me lie, because my significant other will come on here and be like, "You're lying. You lose several times."
Hey,
more than them, but
you could put the sticky on your personalized water bottle too. Okay, put that.
Ooh, wait a minute. Follow the sound.
He's like, I never lose anything, but when I lose my water bottle, my name's on it, so it's cool. I don't need that.
Yeah, somebody will return it to you. Yeah, if you leave your water bottle on set, guess what? They're gonna know whose it was. Okay, the next one is number 3. 2?
3.
3. Okay, the next one, number 3, is something I'm just gonna say it, if you're wealthy. If you're ready to give somebody something incredible, something life-changing, and you are ready to spend that money, I see you over there, Rich. Hey, Rich. And this is an annual subscription to an acting class, like the BraveMaker Academy. Do people still have to audition for the BraveMaker Academy in order to
new people? Yes.
Okay, new people, and that's basically to place you or to
Correct.
see if you're ready.
Just to see, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, there's certain acting classes that you can reach out, and maybe they're already taking that acting class. You can pay for a whole year, which would be incredible. Depending on the acting class, it might be $500 for the year. It might be $2,000, $3,000 for the year, but it's going to be incredible for their acting class. There's also, if they're writers or producers, directors, whatever, I know, again, BraveMaker has different classes, different academies to teach you how to do all of those things. There's also online ones. If there's maybe somebody that lives in a small town, doesn't have the ability to drive to Redwood City or LA or wherever to take the acting class. I think, of course, again, on my YouTube videos, I have a bunch of reviews and I talk about a lot of classes, but the online actor he's so good. Vass is so good. I really enjoy his work. And also Kaz, Line Runner Tapes on Instagram. Those are two that I have really enjoyed in the past. They're really talented. They're working people in their online classes. I always advocate for in-person classes. And you know what? I'm going to say it. The Academy does such a great job of actually putting you on set. The reason why I like in-person classes is because you get that experience of being nervous in front of people, of having to perform in front of people. And in the BraveMaker Academy acting class, you get to be on set. You have a mic on you. You have a boom over you. You have like 10 people behind the camera and your fellow actors watching. Like, that is so valuable, because I was just in Florida filming a commercial Oh my gosh, in the Billy Mays studio where he shot all the OxyClean and stuff. And that was so cool to just be in that room. But you guys, there must have been like 10, 12 clients there staring at you in giant monitors. And then there was a huge crew. There was Crafty, 2 hair and makeup, 2 wardrobe people. There were a ton of set dressers because it was an incredible set. There must have been total like 50 people. Imagine. Wow. You're a new actor and you've never been on set and you get this amazing commercial where now you're going to have to be stared at by 50 people. Like, that's why I advocate for in-person acting classes, because you really need to get rid of that stage fright, because I feel like everybody has at least a little stage fright, especially when you're starting, because you're like, oh my God, am I good? Am I going to fail? Am I going to forget all my lines? Like, that all of that is normal when you're starting out, and even sometimes later on, depending on the job and the vibes of the set. But that would be incredible if you got somebody an annual subscription to an acting class, or even if it's one, if you can afford one. But I see you, rich person over there, selling your stuff. Really nice gifts this Christmas.
And you might be somebody who says to that loved one, friend, or let's, be honest, an offspring of yours, no matter how old they are, you could say, hey, I'm going to do this one big thing. And that's all you're getting. You're getting one gift, and it's going to be to support your passion, your hobby, and / potential career, because people can make careers out of these things, right? So it really is an investment in a person. I also think like one of the best gifts is when you see somebody, you see what they're passionate about, what they love to do. And you're like, I want to support you. I want to invest in you for this. Like, what an amazing thing to give an experience. It's not a book. It's not a water bottle. It's a thing you get to do. So yeah, I totally wholeheartedly believe that is a good gift. And I was thinking too, there was one person, I've only done this one time, and I hope I get to do it again. But there was a person who I saw was super committed and really talented, and was just not able to afford some really important things that you need as an actor, which is good headshots. And I said to the person, like, I know a really great photographer. I'm going to talk to them and see if I can get you in there. They're expensive, and see if I can pay for it. And I talked to my friend. They gave me the discount. I paid for this person, and they got really great headshots. I'm not going to say who or what. I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. I'm just saying once in my life I did that. It was the most fulfilling thing to see how it impacted this actor. This actor is still working and doing great things, and I'm super proud of them. So do it. Support that actor and creative person in your life. All right. So number 2, Belgica, let's just recap real quick.
I think we might have.
Number 10, Osmo. Number 6. Number 9, the Ink and Volt planner. Number 8, customized water bottle. Number 7, screenwriting standard book. Number 5, the charger. Did I get that right? Number 4, the poop spray. Number 3, the tile key finder. Number 2, yes, the classes. So this is number 1. So somehow I messed up the number one, and this is again not in any order, is to gift cards for movie seeing in the theater. I think going to the movie theater is so fun. We all know this, and it's so expensive too. And our industry depends on box office receipts and support. So I know a lot of people who are like, we have streaming, we have VOD, I have Tubi and free. Yes, do all those things. Super awesome to watch things at home, but we want to support the industry by making sure that theaters are around for a long time to come. So giving a gift card, AMC, Regal, we have Cinemark here in Redwood City. I love that. I mean, $50, $25, you can give that as a stocking stuffer, or put it on top of the gift and tape it, or do a $100 gift card, and you're going to give a loved one a opportunity to go see multiple movies. Like, as we get into our Brave faves, there's so many great movies out there right now that people can be seeing, and that's a way that people can be inspired in their craft too. When I see great movie making, when I see great directing, when I see great acting on the screen, it makes me want to go out there and keep creating. So those are your 10 gifts that you can be giving to people, and all sorts of ranges, all sorts of things. And I hope that this helps you have a great holiday season, Hanukkah, Christmas, or those holiday birthdays, those December birthdays, sometimes can feel like they're forgotten.
Don't forget about them.
Don't forget. Give them lots and lots of gifts, and don't make it one gift for Christmas and Hanukkah and birthday. Give them multiple gifts. All right, Belgica, that was awesome. Thank you so much. We're still gonna do how we end the show every week. Stand by.
Brave Faves. TV shows, films, books, songs, technology, clothing, podcast, food, and more. These are a few of our favorite people, places, and things. Brave Faves.
Okay. I should have prepared some holiday movies. I should have. I did not, but oh, I'm not gonna say it because I was like, it wasn't like my favorite, so I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. I do have my Brave Fave is not Christmas oriented, although there was a Christmas kind of holiday episode, but I'm behind on this. I know it's a HBO show that is been sweeping all of the buzzy conversations because it's like kind of like a Succession vibe. If you like Succession, it is called Industry. Season 3 just finished recently. I am almost caught up fully to all 3 seasons. I love it. I don't know what the hell they're talking about because it's all about stock market and money making and selling and buying things. But you get it. You understand the drama. You understand the lots of sexy time in this. It's real, it's real good. The acting is real good. The writing, I'm super inspired watching it. Every season of the 3, they have the same cast mostly, and then they'll have like a guest star. So the guy who is on season 3, I'm blanking on his real name, but he's the guy who played Jon Snow in Game of Thrones. In season 2, it was a Duplass brother. It's really cool. Like they do a really good job with creating tension. It's all millennial 20 and 30s kind of actors. I really think the drama and the intensity is like off the charts good. So if you are somebody who likes Succession and is missing that, you will totally dig Industry on HBO. And there's lots of British accents. So enjoy Industry. That's my Brave Fave.
Enjoy the accents. So mine is technically a Christmas movie. I watched it last night and I absolutely loved it. It's called Nutcrackers on with Ben Stiller. I hope this is the one that you said you didn't really like. Is it?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying what I liked or what I didn't like.
Okay, I can see why people wouldn't like it. It did get like 38% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think you guys are wrong. I think it's really good. The genuineness of the children, the comedy of the children, like you just know that these kids were just allowed, like their mom, I'm sure, was standing behind the camera and be like, yeah, it's okay, sweetie, you can say that. It's silly, but you can say it only because it's the movie. Ben Stiller, I feel like, is only doing films that he loves. I saw him in an independent film this past Cinequest in San Jose. I think it was like May. No, it must have been before, very early this year. But it's just a fun movie. It's about an uncle who's unfortunately, his sister dies and leaves 4 children. And then now he has to try and figure out how to get him a new family because he is a big shot in Chicago. He makes like lots of money. He's a bachelor. He does not want anything to do with kids. Well, he goes to a farm. He has a great time. And he hangs out with the Nutcrackers. And I really recommend it. I thought it was going to be like a sweet, like regular Christmas movie. It's almost as corny as a Hallmark movie, but the quality of filmmaking is incredible. This could have almost been a film about any season because it's more about the importance of people in your life versus money and things like that. I thought it was really good. Sorry, Tony, that you didn't love it as much as I did.
I didn't say I didn't love it.
I love it so much.
I'm so happy. I can find things I love about every single movie, and I will find things about this movie that I like to say because the director, David Gordon Green, I listened to a bunch of podcasts about how he made the movie. The 4 brothers in the movie are real. That was their real farm. They built the whole movie around these 4 brothers who are just free spirits living in the middle of Ohio. Yeah, so there's a lot to love. I am very particular around my holiday movies. So I'm wearing my Christmas Vacation shirt. And I was like, I got to be careful when I crown something a favorite holiday movie. So that was the only reason I did not say that. I'm like, my favorites have like, favorites.
This is my Brave fave of the week.
Of the week. Yes, totally.
Yeah.
You are so right in everything you said.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Absolutely watch it every year. Love it. I've done Christmas card where it was that theme. Like, I love it. There's definitely different tiers. Like, we got to watch those Hallmark movies that aren't your favorite because we celebrate Christmas, November, December, and January.
Belgica, November 1st, your tree was up, wasn't it?
All 3 of them, yes.
All friggin' 3. I didn't. Oh my gosh, you're amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is so good. Thank you for being on episode 272 with me, Belgica. Stand by, everybody. Thank you for listening and watching. If you are listening on the podcast app of your choice, remember, you can watch us. You can see our facial expressions. You can see the ridiculousness of my interactions when someone maybe calls me out to say, you didn't like a movie? You can watch this whole thing on our YouTube channel, BraveMaker.org. Thank you to Amy Cohen, who helps produce the show, to Alessia, to Barnell on the podcast team. We're so grateful. We've been able to do this for 272 episodes. We still have a few more episodes this month coming. Don't forget, we're a nonprofit. On Giving Tuesday here, 2024, we didn't get any donations until around 4:30 because I thought I was overconfident. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to send any emails. People are getting way too many emails. How many of you got like 25 emails on Giving Tuesday or Cyber Monday or Black Friday? Like, it is ridiculous how many emails are coming in. I didn't want to add to that commotion, and I want people deleting us or unsubscribing, so I didn't because I thought people will see us on Instagram. I was wrong. I got a little too I think I just got overconfident and I devalued marketing and how much we need to do it. So I sent an email out saying, hey, everybody, it's Giving Tuesday. Please remember us. We didn't get any donations. And we got like 8 or 9 after 4:30 on Giving Tuesday. If you want to still give, you can give throughout the whole year. We need tax-deductible donations and giving to continue to do this work. You can give right through your phone. Text the word BraveMaker, one word, to 44321. It helps us to pay our rent, to do our insurance, to do all of our legal fees that we have to do to keep doing the film festival for year 7, which comes in 2025. And I believe the conversations that we're doing, classes that we're hosting, and the mentorship, and really creating community for all people, every single person, ethnicity, gender, sexuality, age. We're creating a community of belonging with creativity and the arts. And I just absolutely love it. So thank you for helping us to be a nonprofit that can thrive. And I don't say this to be pulling heartstrings because I think it's true. Like, we're changing lives. Like, my life has been changed by being a part of this community because I feel my purpose is met here. It's a calling and it's not an easy one. And I want other people to feel that support along the way. All right. Happy holidays, everybody. Thank you, Belgica.
Thank you so much for having me. And bonus gift idea that I always have on my list is a list of nonprofits that you can donate in my behalf. So, BraveMaker is always on that list. And I'm like, just put my name and say it's for me. And then I will find out and I will be so happy. Or you can just write them a little letter. Donated to this nonprofit.
On your behalf. That's you're so right. On our giving page, and a lot of nonprofits do this, to do that and to give a little certificate, when you donate at the Give Lively page on our BraveMaker page, you could say in honor of, and then you get like a little thing that says that. That's really cool. I like that. Thank you, Belgica. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, it's still December 6th, so enjoy it. If you're a BraveMaker donor, we're hanging out tonight in Redwood City at the Ghostwood Kitchen with a little holiday drinks and appetizers to thank everybody who gives on a monthly basis. That's 54 people currently. So come and hang out if you're a donor. If you want to be a donor, join in at bravemaker.com/donate. All right. Brave stories change the world.
And you are the story.
See ya.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook at BraveMaker.org. Like, subscribe, and share. To become a monthly donor, text the word BraveMaker to 44321 or go to bravemaker.com/donate. Thanks for tuning in.